Hi, everybody. It is January, and it's time for a Group 3 card reading. And the way it's going to work is I'll show you 3 cards, and you're going to use your intuition to pick the card that best suits your situation from your gut feel and your intuition and the ability you have to reach out to a higher place. It's a new year. I've got a new deck of cards that I'm going to be trying out for the first time. And this is an elemental deck. And so this card is full of references to elemental things on the earth, desert, expansion, marine life, inner core, pressure, music, all things that are surrounding you within the environment that you're in all the time. And I have pre-selected 3 cards, as I always do, and the way I do that is I reach out to you in the audience and to Spirit, and I allow myself to pick the cards that are best suited for this reading, and similar to what I would ask you to do if I was doing this reading for you directly. And so why don't we go ahead and get started. And card number 1 is right there. So what do you think? Is that card something that is telling you, do you get a funny feeling somewhere within you that says this is the card that has a message from Spirit for me? That's card number 1. And this is card number 2. You gotta feel for it. You gotta look for that little twitch somewhere inside. This isn't a guess. It's something that you're sensing somewhere in you that this is the card for you. That's 2. And this is card number 3. So is this grabbing you? Okay. So I know a lot of people are out there thinking, oh, the year is starting out worse than the last. I hear that. And you know what? Human progression is a strange thing. And we go through ups and downs, and we keep fighting, and we keep looking for a better tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be better, and today is better. And all you have to do is keep that in your head that today is a good day. And so let's take a look one more time at the cards. Card number 1. Card number 2. Card number 3. Okay, so I have been saying right along that what I would like you to do is write in the comments, either whether you're on Facebook or whether you're watching this on YouTube, write in the comments what card you picked. That way it kind of keeps everybody honest, 1, and 2, it lets me know that you're there and you're paying attention and that what I'm doing is worthwhile and fun for you. So card number 1. Card number 1 is Fury and Bushfires. And what that's saying is that you're on the edge of being caught up in rage and in fury and in anger. That there's a consuming force that's reaching out for you. And you need to be aware of that and make sure that it's not you. You're not, your neighbor can be angry. Your boss can be angry. That doesn't mean you're angry, and it doesn't mean you have to be angry, and you don't have to fall in the trap of believing that you are the same thing as those others that are falling into that trap. You are a divine being living a temporary existence, and you have to be careful not to get caught up in what's being painted as bushfires. I think anybody who picked that one can. There's some very real situations with in governance around the world, and the people's reaction, and the people who are getting sick and tired of COVID and government intervention and politics, and so I think that's a. That card came up. That's an amazing card. That's an amazing reality that came up. The next card is darkness and moon. And what that means is it's time to rest. It's time to rest. It's time to recover. It's time to recuperate. It's time to let darkness surround you and close your eyes and sleep. Let your body regenerate. This is not a good time to take on a new project. This is not a good time to go out and find a job. This is not a new time for the next great book you're going to write, or hobby, or whatever it is you're going to take, or an argument. This is a time to just let go and relax, and just let it go. Tomorrow, the next day, things are going to look a lot better. Just catch up. And finally, actually the three cards together, if this was for a particular individual, and it may well be for me since I picked the cards, but this card, this sequence of cards is amazing. And this card is ignition and fire. This is saying, this is your time. Go get them. This is it. If you either need to find a mentor that can help you reach the next plateau, or you need to become that mentor for somebody else. You need to be that motivated person that is saying, woohoo, we can do better. We can do something. It's time. It's our time. And that's what ignition and fire is telling you. So which one did you pick? Was it fury, or darkness, or fire? Now, an interesting thing, since I picked these cards and I went through the process of picking them, and I had my audience in mind while I was doing it, but it is very interesting that I picked these cards. And if you look at the sequence here, it's saying don't get caught up in the rage that's surrounding you, which it is surrounding me. The political rage and the COVID rage, it's just insane. Take a break, get some rest, recoup, get your head on. Don't get forced to get your emotions back in order. And then it is time for you to get going after that, because once you're clear-headed, it's your time. So I think I'm thinking that was a reading for me, that Spirit just gave me a message. But depending on what card you picked, it would help you understand in that sequence of events where you are today. So I hope you had fun. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and like my page. And when you subscribe, there's a bell. If you hit the bell, you'll get notifications when I have new videos. And if you like, please let your friends know. If you like my page, let your friends know if you like my page. Feel free to share anything from my Facebook page or my YouTube page. I can use all the help I can get, and I enjoy doing this, and I hope you enjoy watching. Thank you so much.